forgiveness to the people who have died of gun violence in the United States during the week of June 20th through the 28th. June 20th, Chester Eugene Newborn, Portland, Oregon. Victim, Birmingham, Alabama. Larry Cargo, New Orleans, Louisiana. Yusuf Sharif, Beaverton, Oregon. Victim, Houston, Texas. Victim, Englewood, Illinois. Karen Bigham, McKinney, Texas. Kathy Wubar, McKinney, Texas. Victim, Bexar, Texas. Darnell Bush, Montgomery, Alabama. Victim, Chicago, Illinois. Fred Henderson, San Antonio, Texas. Wardell Turner, Perry, Alabama. Mary Jean McBroom, Cato, Louisiana. Curtis Mitchell, San Bernardino, California. Alan Lee Lampkin, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Raphael M. Bostic, Hardyville, South Carolina. Lynette Rice Wright, Candler, North Carolina. Jewel Carlton Wright, Jr., Candler, North Carolina.
Desmond Davidson, Savannah, Georgia. Elvin Torres Albert, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Victim, Detroit, Michigan. Marlo Williams, Memphis, Tennessee. Victim, age 4, Kansas City, Missouri. A victim, Washington, D.C. A victim, age 7, accidental shooting, Conejos, Colorado. Clayton Ross, Bronx, New York. Anthony Haywood, Natchez, Mississippi. Kareem Lamar Johnson, Burlington, North Carolina. Lolita Odom, Fort Myers, Florida. Corey Gordon, Tampa, Florida. John Rowe, Pikeville, Kentucky. Tommy Ellswick, Pikeville, Kentucky. Andrew Shin, Duluth, Georgia. Deontay Doby, Duluth, Georgia. Tyreek Seamster, DeLand, Florida. Larry Sanchez, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Brady Coleman, San Antonio, Texas.
A victim, age 15, Pine Lawn, Missouri. A victim, Houston, Texas. June 21st, Pedro Cruz Amato, Lawndale, North Carolina. Lane Lesko, Peterborough, New Hampshire. Monty Compton, Louisville, Kentucky. Dante Jefferson, Louisville, Kentucky. Mustafa Beerfield Jr., age 16, Huntsville, Alabama. Joshua Ashley McLemer, Decatur, Alabama. A victim, Mesa, Arizona. Jerome Parrott, Tabor City, North Carolina. Michael Walker, Memphis, Tennessee. Deandra Walker, Memphis, Tennessee. Alexander Matthews, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Rashad Halford Jr., age 1, Fresno, California. Fred Orson Barnes, Gillette, Pennsylvania. A victim, Los Angeles, California. A victim, Houston, Texas. Tyrell Jordan, Macon, Georgia. Christopher Collins, Baltimore, Maryland. Alfonso Iglesias, Tampa, Florida.
John Taylor, Joni Taylor, Indianapolis, Indiana. Nicholas D. Scroggins II, age 14th, Fort Wayne, Indiana. A victim, Memphis, Tennessee. Don Demetrius Brown Jr., Norfolk, Virginia. Andre Moore, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Leonard Doherty, West Logan, West Virginia. Jeffrey A. Hyde, Casper, Wyoming. Iro Gonzalez, Dallas, Texas. Cameron Mounds Jr., Hartford, Connecticut. Ashley Spence, Hartford, Connecticut. Kunis Alexander KB Blackwell, Chester, Pennsylvania. A victim, Memphis, Tennessee. June 22nd. Laura Jones, domestic violence, Nashville, Tennessee. Brian Comer Hilly, Albertville, Alabama. A victim, Chicago, Illinois. James Murray, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Deputy David F. Michael Jr., Harvey, Louisiana. Royston Hall, Roosevelt, New York. Tyrone Delaney, Detroit, Michigan. Quincesola Maurice Splunge, Walls, Mississippi.
Damon Newland, Baltimore, Maryland. Donzel Canada, Baltimore, Maryland. Isaiah Core, Birmingham, Alabama. Josiah Williams, Colorado Springs, Colorado. A victim, Fulton, Georgia. A victim, part of a mass shooting, DeKalb, Georgia. Khadijah Atkinson, accidental, Adele, Georgia. Leonard Hankins, Oakland Park, Florida. Lisa Zaraf, domestic violence, Polk City, Florida. Manuel Ruvalcaba, Rockford, Illinois. Roger Ponce, Wellington, Florida. Victor Robinson Jr., Des Moines, Iowa. A victim, Arlington, Virginia. Gerald M. Berkey, part of a mass shooting, Lacey, Washington. Jackson L. Edens, part of a mass shooting, Lacey, Washington. Taryn R. McGrath, part of a mass shooting, Lacey, Washington. Ricardo Keith, Nampa, Idaho. A victim, Cleveland, Ohio. Richard C. Arner, suicide, Allentown, Pennsylvania. June 23rd, a victim, age 4, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Frank Drayton, Plainfield, New Jersey. Jeffrey Ford, Mobile, Alabama. Harold Bird, Little Rock, Arkansas. Travell Parker, Chicago, Illinois. Tommy Hamilton, Jr., Hope, Arkansas. Paul Wanza, Houston, Texas. A victim, Oakland, California. Tico Head, Elmira, New York. Gerard Woodley, New York City, New York. A victim, San Pedro, California. A victim, teen, age, Sacramento, California. A victim, Atlanta, Georgia. Victim, Houston, Texas. A victim, Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. A victim, Alcoa, Tennessee. Maurice Ely, Baltimore, Maryland. Joseph Reddick, Jr., Daytona Beach, Florida. Samantha Reddick, Daytona Beach, Florida. Brandon Jackson, Elkhart, Indiana. Jenna Wall, domestic violence, Powder Springs, Georgia.
William Benhart, suicide, Lincoln, Missouri. Dustin Lee Miller, Perry, Pennsylvania. Corey Johnson, Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Meshach Shack Hunter, Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Angela Brown, Belleville, Illinois. June 24th, a victim, New Orleans, Louisiana. Tony Jamar Russell, Charlotte, North Carolina. Tolet Tonka George, New Orleans, Louisiana. Ronald Gwaltney, Newark, New Jersey. A victim, Boston, Mass. A victim, Houston, Texas. A victim, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Juan Aguino, San Antonio, Texas. A victim, San Antonio, Texas. Perry S. Smith, St. Joseph, Missouri. William Potts, Jackson, Mississippi. A victim, Phoenix, Arizona. A victim, Phoenix, Arizona. Randy Belcher, Randy Bleacher, Farmington, Arkansas. A victim, San Diego, California.
Victim, San Diego, California. Danuta Arabas, was a suicide in Kazaloff, Alaska. A victim, Chicago, Illinois. Ismael Miranda, Patterson, New Jersey. A victim, Portland, Oregon. James Grant III, Richmond, Virginia. Ryan Paul Sweeney, San Antonio, Texas. A victim, San Antonio, Texas. Madison Sheets, domestic violence, Kentucky. Taylor Sheets, domestic violence, Kentucky. Christy Sheets, Katy, Texas. Teresa Hunter, Norfolk, Virginia. Sean Stevens, Manny Mules, Las Vegas, Nevada. Jessica Crowder, Warren, Ohio. R.J. Culver, Warren, Ohio. Victim, suicide, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Susan Klein, domestic violence, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Eric Klein, domestic violence, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Robert Klein, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Robert Hood, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Carlina Renee Gray, mass shooting, District Heights, Maryland. Jan Marie Parks, mass shooting, District Heights, Maryland. Alan Rowett, mass shooting, District Heights, Maryland. A victim, Burbank, California. Maria G. Zarate Garcia, Phoenix, Arizona. Jesus Castro Sanchez, Phoenix, Arizona. Natalie Short, accidental, Delaware, Oklahoma. Tamara Wright, Memphis, Tennessee. Damian Tesfaye, age 16, Columbus, Ohio. Tyreek Larkins, Newark, Delaware. Eric Bergen, Chicago, Illinois. Anthony Clay, Cambridge, Mass. Bethel Smallwood, South Bend, Indiana. Keandra Jamel Bowser, age 16, Midwest City, Oklahoma. Elliot Andrew Black, Las Vegas, Nevada. June 25th, a victim, Atlanta, Georgia. Terry Lee Lawless, Pelzer, South Carolina. A victim, Everett, Washington. Marilyn Thompson, Patterson, New Jersey. Rodrigo Guardiola, Gainesville, Georgia.
Christopher Camper, Oxnard, California. Robert Warner, Lexington, Kentucky. A victim, Buckeye, Arizona. A victim, Phoenix, Arizona. Calvin Boykins, San Bernardino, California. Adrian Bogowitz, Pinellas Park, Florida. Renee McKenzie, Moreno Valley, California. Victim, age 4, East Orange, New Jersey. William Jamar White, Dayton, Ohio. Dylan Noble, Fresno, California. Leroy Brown, Indianapolis, Indiana. Benjamin Alvin Frazier, Jacksonville, Florida. Michael L. Bass Sr., Louisville, Kentucky. Wendy Cheney, Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Jonathan Stevens, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Donna Doris McQueen, Portland, Milwaukee, Oregon. Jose Angel Moreno, Austin, Texas. Terrence Q. Rogers, Riverside, California. Philip Franklin Niles Jr., Glendale, California. A victim, Chicago, Illinois.
Ernest Ford Jr., Pine Bluff, Arkansas. A victim, Elizabethtown, North Carolina. Marvetta Rowe, Columbia, South Carolina. Robert Russo, Harris County, Texas. Dalton Dickerson, Enid, Oklahoma. Therese Lorskuta Watson, Baltimore, Maryland. A victim, Oxnard, California. Carmen Rosario, Holyoke, Massachusetts. A victim, Houston, Texas. June 26th, Tara Alexis Ford, Portland, Oregon. A victim, Rimrock, Arizona. Daniel Reyes, Thomaston, Connecticut. Terry Lynn Maurer, Columbia Township, Michigan. Vincent Rodriguez, Liberty County, Texas. Michael Jerome Wimbush, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Lawrence Edward Owens II, Decatur, Alabama. Joseph Holloway, Opelika, Alabama. Corey Husband, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Marlena Uzia Yashidi, Lincoln, Nebraska. Victim, Houston, Texas.
Nelra Michelle Broomfield, Springfield, Illinois. Juanita Almeida, Toledo, Ohio. Donald Perkins, Bylene, Texas. A victim, Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Turowski, Oakmont, Pennsylvania. Kenneth Atwater Jr., Dayton, Ohio. Victim, Mesa, Arizona. Dante Johnson, Dalton, Illinois. Dion James, Brooklyn, New York. Selden McIntosh, Pflugerville, Texas. Antonio Lorenzo Hines, Kinston, North Carolina. Anthony Daniel Razzo, Riverside, California. A victim, Johnson County, Arkansas. Little Hardy, Anniston, Alabama. Fernando Wingfield, Atlanta, Georgia. Elia Hernandez, Haywood County, Tennessee. Eric Bryant, Newark, New Jersey. A victim, Jackson, Kentucky. Larry Watkins, Memphis, Tennessee. Raquel Estrada, Houston, Texas.
Victim, Houston, Texas. A victim, Chicago, Illinois. A victim, Chicago, Illinois. A victim, Chicago, Illinois. A victim, Wilmington, Delaware. Vaughn Slaughter, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Cameron Pennywell, Saginaw, Minnesota, Michigan. Gregory L. Muckle, Atlanta, Georgia. A victim, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Gianni Corsentino, Las Vegas, Nevada.